There's a strange phase in building wealth that almost everyone misinterprets. It's the phase where you're doing everything right, saving consistently, investing regularly, staying disciplined, and yet it feels like nothing is happening. Your account barely moves, your progress feels invisible, and you start wondering if this whole investing thing is even worth it. But here's the truth most people never realize. That slow phase isn't failure. It's the setup. Because wealth doesn't grow steadily, it waits, and then it accelerates. And once it does, it doesn't just grow, it takes off. There are three specific points where this shift becomes undeniable, not random numbers, not motivational fluff, but real financial thresholds where your money starts behaving very differently. Miss these, and everything feels slow forever. Reach them, and it feels like you've unlocked a cheat code. Stage 1. The grind. $0 to $100,000. This is where most people lose, because in this phase you are doing all the work. Every dollar comes from your effort. Every bit of progress feels heavy. It's like pushing a car with no engine. You're saving, cutting expenses, trying to stay consistent, and your investments barely respond. That's why people quit. They don't see results fast enough, so they assume it's not working. But what's actually happening? You're building the engine. Stage 2. The shift. Approximately $100,000 to approximately $650,000. This is where things quietly start to change. At first, it's subtle. Your money begins contributing, just a little. Returns start stacking on top of returns. Then suddenly, it's not so small anymore. You'll notice something strange. Your account grows faster, even though you didn't increase your effort. That's when compounding wakes up. And once it wakes up, it doesn't go back to sleep. By the time you approach the mid-six-figure range, your investments aren't just growing. They're producing real income. Not life-changing yet, but enough to shift how you think. You start realizing, I'm not just working for money anymore, money is starting to work for me. Stage 3. The takeoff, $1 million and beyond. This is where everything flips, because now your growth is no longer driven by what you contribute. It's driven by what you already own. You'll see your portfolio move in ways that used to feel impossible. Months where you gain more than you used to save in a year. Years where your money does more work than you ever could. And the biggest shift? Fear disappears. Not completely, but enough. Losing a job isn't a crisis anymore. Opportunities feel less risky. You start making decisions from freedom, not pressure. The part most people get wrong, Orble. People think hitting $100,000 means they're 10% done. That's not even close because wealth isn't linear. That first $100,000, it's not the beginning of the journey, it's the barrier. Once you break through it, everything speeds up. Why most people never get there? Not because they don't earn enough, not because they're not smart enough, but because they quit too early. They expect fast results in a system designed to reward patience. The reality. If you stay consistent long enough, there will come a day where your money grows faster than your effort, and when that day comes, everything changes. Final line, retention ending. So, if it feels slow right now, good. That means you're in the phase most people never escape. And if you don't quit, you won't just build wealth. You'll reach the point where wealth builds itself.